Horn-Fahey. It is July 13th, 2003, and I am about to run over a snake. I am driving down Highway 5 from San Jose to LA, wondering for the upteenth time whether I should have flown instead, when I turn into a rest area near Fireball exit, and I see a snake coiled on the hot asphalt of a parking lot. It looks cozy and content, like a cat on a couch, up until the moment I drive over it. It all happened so fast. Seeing it, the driving over, that was a snake, I think, and because of the way it was coiled and the golden brown bands, I think that was a rattler. But I don't feel a bump as I pass over it, and when I look in the rearview mirror, there's no smushed snake on the road. Where has it gone? Perhaps it has snuck up into the lower part of my car, winding itself around something mechanical. The carburetor, or the radiator, or the alternator, I see them all wrapped in reptile. Or maybe it just wound itself around a tire or something and has managed to delve into the tire grooves and is now circling around and around. Either scenario disturbs me, so I don't stop at the rest area and I just keep on going and think again that I really should have flown, if not for my sister's sake, then at least for the snake. All the way to LA, I keep the radio off, listening for a rattle, for a clank of fangs against the brake pedal. I imagine the snake wedging its head out of the AC vent, poking at electrical wires, molting on the top of the engine and creating its own duplicate so that when I open the hood, I don't know which one is which. The snake gets hotter and angrier with each mile, and it will kill me if it gets the chance. Still, it is easier to think about the snake than what is up ahead. It is easier to think of the fangs and the scales than to berate myself for waiting this long to make the trip. I get to the hospital and park, and I can feel the snake's tiny eyes on me as I make my way to the entrance. It won't leave me alone, even in the waiting room, even as my brother tells me you're too late, and my mother says she won't know you, and my father says you should have flown down. Even then, I think of the snake. My brother and I sit side by side on the couch, just like in the old days on Easter Sunday, when we all sorted through our candy in our Easter baskets. Only now there's an empty space between us. We are silent and dumbfounded and starving, and we sit in the waiting room, and my mom puts on the TV. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are on Entertainment Tonight. She sure is cute, my mom says. She's thinking about Jennifer Lopez. She smiles a kind of doting smile she reserved for puppies and some celebrities. Like it's a normal day. Like we should give a shit about people on TV, especially on a day like today. But I can't reprimand my mom for smiling over Jennifer Lopez. I'm still thinking about the snake. Maybe when I drove over it, I think, it liquefied into almost nothing. Maybe its fangs are just in my front left tire. I imagine its family, the nest of snake babies waiting for it to return. Even when the nurse ushers us into the ICU, even when the monitor starts to shriek and a slew of doctors rush into my sister's room, and even when the nurse pokes my sister's arm with another needle, even when my mom says, "Can't you just leave her alone now?" and my father says nothing, just stares at the floor, even then I think of the snake, resting, I am sure, on the top of my car's battery, licking up the battery acid with a burp and a sigh. When my sister is gone, my brother was right. She didn't know me. I should have flown instead of drove. When my sister is gone, my brother opens the window in her room and looks out towards nothing. I stand next to him. A hot, muggy day. A small breeze drifts inside. My car is 10 floors below us in the parking lot, but I'm afraid to look. I know what I will see. The snake is wound around the steering wheel, and it's sticking its head up, hissing, trying to get my attention. Its eyes are two tiny embers. Maybe if I don't look, I think, maybe it will go away. Thank you.